everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. On today's show, I'm going to make a beef over rice with a cilantro sauce. It's show number 324, and this is an Asian recipe. Now you can make it spicy or not, that's what I'm going to do, and it has some really good ingredients. The first thing we need to do is to put in about a cup of water into a rice cooker or a pot and get the fire going under it. In this case, you just put it in here like this. Put that lid to sit on there and you hit the start button. And in about 20 minutes it's done. The other ingredients would be to make it spicy or not. So if you want to put red pepper flakes in or you want to put curry in, that will make it for you. Now I'm going to leave that stuff out. So I have some carrots. I bought the little baby carrots peeled, so much easier. I have some raisins that I've measured out. You'll need some sour cream. Better get that back in the refrigerator. We're going to sprinkle it with some dehydrated onions. When I was a kid, my mom used to bring this home to make green beans and stuff, and if she left it unattended in the kitchen cupboard, it was gone. It would evaporate. She probably bought 2 of them and put one where I could find it, because that would be my mother. I'll have to ask her. Then, here's the cilantro sauce. I've squirted some of this out. And by the way, you don't have to write down these recipes. Just click on the subscribe button, click on the more button, and you'll see everything listed there. Or if you want, just go to my website, which is jamestdds.blogspot.com. Let's get started with our sauce off to the side, and now our carrots. We need to cut up our carrots. I just sharpened my knife. I've been using my trusted butcher knife for so long that I finally had to sharpen it, and I'm looking forward to testing it to see how well that's working. Let's throw these back in the refrigerator. Some things you can't refrigerate, like tomatoes, but carrots you can refrigerate. Let's see how these cut up. Oh, look at that, huh? Yeah, because I was having trouble the other day. I cut up a red bell pepper, and it did not want to cut too well, so I believe I have it. By the way, you see how I'm cutting these in the round, and that's because this is going to be for adults. Now, if you have little kids, especially babies, you have to cut these carrots in half first before you cut that moon. So you want to cut it long ways like this to split it. Then you can go ahead and cut it. So you don't want to feed real little kids or babies something full that round like that. Which is really funny considering they call these baby carrots. There we go. Now we can get on to cooking our meat. So today I'm going to use garlic mushroom olive oil. This will be delicious. Put a little bit of that in the pan because I buy the meat a little lean. So I do need a little bit of oil at least. Turn that on, get that working. Dump this in, just like that. Then as soon as I dump it in, I immediately start to break it up. If you don't, once it starts to cook, it's going to be real tough to break it up later. And I'm using a wooden spoon that has teeth on it. Seems to make it easier. This won't take long. You know how hamburger is. It's going to brown up. It's going to stop making a sound, and it's going to smell good. And that's how you're going to know when it's done. If you want to stick a thermometer in it to make sure that it's over 155, 160, 165 at the most, you'll know that it's done. And just like that, it's all set and ready to go. While this hamburger is cooking up, I'm going to go ahead and throw in my carrots. And then I'll just mix them around a little bit. Then a little salt and pepper. A little bit of salt and a lot of pepper. Put in some sauce here. I love these little spatulas, but I only have one of them. I need to buy some more so I have extras if it's dirty or not handy. And then for water, I have a couple of tablespoons of water I'm going to put in here. Unfortunately, that lowers the temperature, but you have to do it. It'll come back up again. Now the rice is cooking real well here. I'm going to put the raisins in. This is easy. This is a simple recipe. I mean, so far we haven't had to use any measuring math or anything here. We're just literally dumping stuff in a pan, heat it till it's done cooking, and you got a fabulous meal. This is going to be delicious. Next, I'm going to put in my cilantro, liquid cilantro. It's a lot easier to buy it like this in the tube than it is to buy the dried and do the oil and all that bit. There's some things I don't make myself. Potato salad, macaroni salad. You know, there's some things it's just not worth making yourself, and that's cilantro like that. You know, like spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes. I know there's salt when it's in a can, I understand it. But if you don't add any salt, you're good. I like this mix so much, we had it the other night with another recipe. This is all done now, and if you really want to be scientific about it, you could take your wooden spoon and a thermometer. $164. This is done. But I could tell it was done anyway because it wasn't pink. Now, let's put our sauce over the top of this. Might as well pull it off the hot burner. I really don't want it to cook anymore. I just want to mix in it. Wow! Wish you could smell this. Nice thing about having the marble type counters is you can put a pan right on it. Degrees. This is only an 1800 watt. It's nice, it cooks slow. Here we go. See how the light is on to tell you that it's done? Mix up my raisins. By the way, normally I would recommend spraying this with the rice, not in it, with some Pam. Well, here we go. Let's serve this up. And you know, this is keto, there's no sugar here. But if you're really hungry, you just eat the whole bowl yourself. If not, this is a serving for 2 people. There we go. That's the show for the day. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's talk about the question of the day. If you like rice, hit the thumbs up button right now. Let's see how many people like rice. If you like rice, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Tap on that bell button if you'd like to be notified when we drop new videos, which is quite often. And thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.